War, famine, earthquake, and lawlessness. What's coming in 2018? The Bible teaches that God won't do anything without revealing his secret through prophets or in Scripture in some way. In Matthew 24, Christ blended the destruction of Jerusalem with the sign for the end of the world. He said not one stone would be on another, and some believe that some of those stones from the Wailing Wall are still on top. It suggests that an impending calamity or disaster could be in the near future. The last chapter of Zechariah, and that's the next to the last book in the Old Testament, so go back from Matthew, Malachi, and the page just before Malachi is Zechariah 14. In the first verse it says that the end time day of the Lord comes, and all nations will be gathered against Jerusalem to battle. This is a serious event that will be the sign that end times are impending and that we should pay attention. Please note what we're going to be sharing. This article in worldnetdaily.com recognizes the same text that I have found. He is asking the author, is the UN fulfilling ancient biblical prophecy? Well, yes, it is, since 120 some nations took a stand against Jerusalem and Trump's moving the capital there. It looks like a Catholic predominant UN is going to have a hostile reaction to what's going to be happening in Jerusalem, and we could see prophecy fulfilled this spring. When we see Jerusalem destroyed, we should realize that we are seeing Matthew 22 verse 7 being fulfilled. When armies destroyed the murderers, we think Jews murdered Christ, and set their city on fire. But really, this is not. This is part of a wedding parable, and there was no wedding back in 70 A.D. So this is an end-time fulfillment, and we are about to see it replay again for the end time period. When the city burns, the king says to his servants to go out and to bring others to the wedding feast, that they which were bidden were not worthy. And that's the end time application. Nothing was happening like this in 70 A.D. after Jerusalem was burned. This is for the end time. Keep in mind that we're talking about what is expected this coming spring, and when we see the destruction of Jerusalem, we will want to understand the wedding parables better, as explained in this book. You see the cover here. I urge you to take a minute on New Year's Day, January 1, and get a free copy of it. Download it from Amazon. You can get the Kindle copy for your device, or you can get a free app that will load your iPhone or your computer and be able to read this book. Both are free, and go to Amazon, type in The Destruction of Jerusalem and my name, Richard Ruling. You can see it there in the small print at the bottom, spelled R-U-H-L-I-N-G, and you can get it free. This is high destiny if we get it right, and things happen this spring as President Trump's appointing Jerusalem as the capital and the United Nations hostility to this suggest. Thank you for taking a listen, and God bless you. Hope to see you again.